All right, hello again, second graders. We are on page 69. Look at the bottom of your paper and make sure you see a 69 there. All right, up at the top, let's go over our special sounds. Looking there at the top. Ready? What and wash, W-H, What and wash, W-A, what. And adopt, A, All right, so number one, you're going to circle those special sounds and mark the vowels. Remember to focus on the W-A, and the and adopt A, which begins the sentence. The word. All right, you may pause the video. Okay, if you're back with me, look at number two. Looking at number two, look carefully. Read the sentences. If the sentence is correct, mark the circle next to no mistake. If it is not correct, mark the circle next to the kind of mistake that you find. It's kind of tricky. Pay attention. So look at the first green box. Let's read the sentence together. In the summer, I listen to the pond sounds. Well, first of all, we have to ask ourselves, is this a complete sentence? Does it make sense? In the summer, I listen to the pond sounds. I kind of think it makes sense. So, the next thing we need to look for is, does anything need to be capitalized? Well, they capitalized the first word. They capitalized the word I, so that all looks good. So what about punctuation? Is there a period? Yes. Is it supposed to be a period? I think so, because it's not asking us anything, it's telling us. So I think we can put here that we see no mistake. So fill in the circle under no mistake. All right, look at the next sentence. Croak all night. Well, first we have to ask ourselves, is this a complete sentence? Croak all night. Well, in order to be a complete sentence, we got to know who or what. Is croak a person or a thing? No, seems like it's missing whatever it is that's croaking, right? We would think the frog croaked all night, right? So I would think we would put incomplete sentence. We don't have a subject here. All right, look at the next one in the green box. An old owl hoots quietly in the trees. Okay, so let's ask ourselves, is that a complete sentence? An old owl hoots quietly in the tree. What's the sentence about? The owl. What does the owl do? Hoots quietly. Sounds like a complete sentence. What about capitalization? Look at the very first word. All sentences must begin with a capital letter, so there is what is wrong. Color in the circle beside capitalization, because that first word is not capitalized. All right, look at the last one. Sometimes I see a bat. All right, sometimes I see a bat. Is this a complete sentence? What does I do? I see. Okay, so I think yes. What about capitals? Is the first letter capitalized? Yes. The word I is capitalized, and that's supposed to be, so I think we're okay with that. All right, punctuation. Well, they've got a question mark. Is this asking us a question? Sometimes I see a bat. Would you ask that? I mean, you know if you see a bat or not. So it's saying sometimes I see a bat. I think that's telling us something. It should not be a question mark. What should it be? It should be a period. So we want to mark the circle beside punctuation, because that punctuation is not correct. All right? Look at your dictation puppy. Now for this dictation, I'm going to say the word and you're going to write the special sound. I'm going to say the word and you're going to write the special sound. All right, the first word is not. 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 What is the special sound? K-N and not K-N. All right, the next one. Gnat. At. Gnat. What's the special sound? G-N. Ang. Oh, excuse me. Fang. F-ang. What's the special sound? Ang. A-N-G. And the last one, long. L-ong. What is the special sound? Ong. All right, look at the bottom boxes there. Okay? Some special sounds that you're supposed to know. A and pray. A-Y. Ong and long. O-N-G, right? So write the whole word. Ready? Spray. Spur. A. Spray. Spur. A. Spray. Here's what you should have. Spur. A. The next one. Scrape. Scr. A. Scrape. Here's what you should have. Scr. A. Scrape. Remember, when you have a long vowel, you got to have a silent. Usually it will be on the end. And the last one, strong. Stir. Ong. Strong. This is what you should have. Stir. Ong. Strong. All right, very good. Flip your paper over to the back. Look carefully at the top, number 1. Read the words and write them on the correct lily pad. Okay, so you have that green box full of words there. The lily pads are according to the special sound. I see ank, ing, unk. On the second row, n, ing, n. Now, what's the difference between the two ings? The first ing on the top has the hyphen mark, and the ing on the bottom doesn't. So the words that go under this ing with the hyphen is where it's the suffix ing, like a root word and a suffix. So be careful right there because you can get some wrong answers. Okay, so pause the video and get that done. All right, now you're back with me. Look at number 2. Look at number 2. Write 3 sentences about a pond. Use some of the words below to help you. Draw and color a picture about your sentence in the box. Now, you can only write 2 sentences if you want to. All right, look at the green box. We have the word heron. That's a bird. Beaver. You know what a beaver is. They gnaw on wood. Owl. Goes hoot hoot. Deer. They're very quiet. They don't make any noise. Swamp, which is another name for pond, but it's like a thick, gooey kind of place. Cattails, which is another plant that grows at ponds, and flies. So if I was thinking about all those words and I was thinking about a pond, I might say something like, I saw a deer drinking water by the pond. Another one might be, down by the pond, I hear a beaver swimming. Okay, that would be 2 sentences, and then you could just draw a picture there of your pond and put an animal in there. Okay, that's all for this lesson. Don't forget to do number 2. Remember, sentences start with a capital letter, end with a period. Okay, you may stop the video and get number 2 done.